In this video, I will provide you with 4 different stairways. 2 of them will be fine. The other 2 will have a problem. And of course, this problem is usually going to be provided to you compliments of the stair builder. And this seems to be a common problem. I've seen it numerous times. And is it going to provide you with an unsafe stairway? I doubt it. But once you're aware of it, you can make the necessary adjustments and compensate somehow so that it doesn't happen. At least it doesn't happen on any of your projects. So for example, this stairway here does not have any tread variations. Each one of these steps is 11 inches, and each one of these steps does not have a nosing. However, that's not the case here. The upper deck actually has a 1-inch overhang. Now, this is something you're probably rarely going to run into. Most of the time, the steps will have a nosing on them, but the deck won't. However, I thought I would provide you with this example anyway. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with building codes, the building code measurements for a step, or the depth of a step, will be measured from the upper, farthest protruding section of the step to the farthest projecting point on the step below. So even though we have an 11-inch wide step here, your building inspector and the building codes for something like this is going to count this as 10 inches. And is something like this going to be the end of the world? No, I doubt if most, I don't want to say all, but I doubt if most building inspectors are even going to catch it. Except, of course, for those watching this video. And the good news for something like this is an easy fix. You simply pop this board off, rip it down, reinstall it, and you are done. Now here's another stairway you are not going to have a problem with. This one here has the 1-inch nosing all the way down. So we have 11 inches off of the front of the nosing on the lower step to the front of the nosing on the upper step. And of course the rest of the steps are the same size. So this one here is going to be fine. And this is what you would be shooting for if you were going to put a nosing on each step. And of course, this is what originally inspired me to make the video. And of course, this would probably be the most common problem or mistake made by either the stair builder or the deck builder. And of course, it provides us with a 1-inch longer tread. Now, something I need to point out, I know some of you people are going to get a little creative while you're watching this video, is that I wouldn't suggest to reduce the size of this by cutting an inch off of the string and reducing the size of this step by 1 inch. And even though that might be accepted by your local building department, it could create problems for the people who use the stairway. You start walking up a set of stairs with a nosing, and you come to a step that's going to be an inch shorter and no nosing up here. You could actually create a trip hazard. So I think if it was me, I would suggest to either use the nosing throughout the entire stairway or no nosing throughout the entire stairway. So just keep in mind that sometimes, because it might work with your local building department or be within the means of an acceptable building code, it might not produce a safe stairway. So just kind of throwing that out there. So that is it for this video here. I gave you 4 examples and of course ended with the most common problem that you're going to see when building a stairway with a nosing and a deck without a nosing. So let us know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Comments, questions, leave them in the comment area and I will answer them as soon as possible.